Hey, butterfly family. Much love to you all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Much love to my new subscribers. Today I am doing an update reading on Justin Bieber. I have done many before in the past, and I like to update. It's been a while. I definitely like to update within at least 3 months. I like for my readings to play out. Today I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot deck. And I wanted to know what's presently going on with Justin, whether it be in his personal life or business, anything that we can look forward to concerning Justin. There are timelines to my reading. Keep this in mind. Whatever you see in here, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. So much love to you all. Thank you for watching. And let's get started. So what's presently going on in the world of Justin Bieber? As my spirit guides connect with Justin Bieber, spirit guides seeking clarity on what's presently going on with Justin Bieber in his present personal life. What can we expect? What can we expect concerning Justin? Okay, I'm going to do a 3-row spread. What can we expect? Let me see, this is going to come out. What can we expect from Justin? What's presently going on with Justin in his personal life? Seeking clarity. Seeking clarity. What's presently going on with Justin in his personal life or business? Seeking clarity. Okay, the spirit told me to stop. All right, family. Let's see what we have right now. None of this is in divine order. Keep that in mind. They're just random messages, okay? A lot of this is what's presently what's going on with Justin that he's experiencing, and things have to play out within the coming days, okay? But for those who follow Justin, they might. I'm sure many of you probably know what a lot of this means, okay? And then also a lot of this is pertaining to his personal life, okay? Those things are going on behind the scenes. So it definitely looked like Justin's still dealing with some personal challenges that's going on behind the scenes. I'm definitely picking up on that, shall I say? Excuse me. All right, family. The first card is the waiting game. Okay. This is someone who has a decision to make. Let me move this over right here. This is someone who has a decision to make. Okay. And time is ticking. They got time now. They have time. But he's sitting back. He has a decision to make. And he has time to make a decision. Okay. Had it been upside down, I would say time is up. Okay. So right now he's sitting back, contemplating. He has a decision to make. Whatever that means to Justin. Right here, this is the intuition card. Whatever this means to Justin, okay, in the present, we see that he has a decision to make. This is someone that's trying to be led by the spirit. He's trying to seek answers from within, okay, not from without, but from within, okay. So it speaks for itself. This is Justin trying to operate by using his intuition, not so much of what he thinks, but what he knows, okay. So right now he's trying to be led by the spirit. And he is using his intuition. Okay. Now this right here is upside down. There are timelines to my readings. I'm not saying he's presently was going through this right here, but it came out for a reason. This is temptation, and this card represents temptation and addictions. Okay. This is someone who's being tempted, whether it be drugs, alcohol, a sex. Sex can be an addiction also. Too much of anything is not good for you, period. And a workaholic can be an addiction. But this also speaks about temptation, being tempted. Now, if he was experiencing this, okay, he's either coming out of that or that's not an issue right now, okay? He's either coming out of that or that's not an issue right now, okay? Right here, Justin is patient and planning. So he has plans and he's sitting back, being patient, and he is planning also. Now, right here, this card represents power. This one is moving in authority, okay? And they're exercising their power. This is someone who feels powerless, okay, for whatever reason. It could be in his relationships or pertaining to his career, okay? It just depends on what this means pertaining Justin. Okay, but right here, he's feeling powerless about something. Okay, he's not exercising his power in the area that this is pertaining to. Let me just say that, okay? And a lot of times when I see this card, when it comes to an individual, this is someone that's I would say you would say they let people walk over them. Okay, I don't really see Justin as let somebody walk over him. It just depends on what's going on with him at this present time. Okay, but this can be someone that not speaking up. Shall I say? They're not speaking up about a situation. They're feeling powerless, or they're letting people walk over them, and it could be pertaining to business. All right, so I let me be the judge when it comes to that. Remember, this is allegedly and for entertainment purpose only, but there is truth in my readings. Please know that. And things have to play out as well. Okay, this right here is upside down. This is the sacrifice card. So the good thing about it, there's nobody trying to sacrifice Justin, okay? He's not being sacrificed, all right? This card speaks about people holding on to things that's not for their highest good. Now his card was upside down. So this can be like a self-sacrifice, okay? A self-sacrifice is pretty much, it's something that you're doing that you can sabotage yourself or anyone that's around you. Okay, it's something that you're doing. It's your negative thoughts, your actions. It's something that you're doing that could, you could end up sabotaging yourself. Okay, um, I want to read this real quick because it has additional meaning, family. This card represents self sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive the reward. There, I mean, this, I'm sorry, hold on. By surrendering and letting go, there will be room to receive the reward for this our transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. Okay. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life, and this can't in your life, and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, and have patience. Reflect and meditate. And remember, we saw the card. He has a decision to make. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transition and change. The solution you seek may be slow in coming, but it could be necessary to live into this answer. Accept the things you cannot control, heal and leave the past behind, move towards your future, and watch the new doors opening and the path that are being shown to you. These two go hand in hand. These two go hand in hand. This this upside down. See, this can be self-sacrifice. All right, this can be self-sacrifice due to your negative thinking and your actions. Okay, sabotaging your own self or your relationships. This right here say disruption. When this card is upward, it represents the head. It's whomever you live with. All right. In Justin household, he is the head. He's the man of the house. So the fact that this card is upward, the spirit is saying it's something that Justin is doing. Okay, and I'm not saying he's cheating now, okay? It could just be his negative thinking and his actions, okay? How he's moving behind the scenes. But it's something that he's doing to where he is causing disruption, okay, in his foundation. And the ultimate disruption can be, disturbing the peace, okay, disturbing the peace in the household. You know, it's something that he's doing that could cause him to lose his peace. Everything is dependent on, what this means for Justin. But it's something that he's doing to where he's shaking his foundation, okay? Because he is the head of the household. It could just be his attitude, okay? You know, our thoughts, everything from our thinking, our thoughts are energy. So from there, we manifest. But as well as our thoughts, our emotions, and from our emotion, our actions. If our thoughts are negative, our emotion is going to follow from that, as well as our negative actions. So it's something that he's doing, okay? All right, right here in this timeline, Justin is being hopeful. He's being very hopeful. Right here, Justin is seeking spiritual strength. So he's definitely spiritual. Okay, he has a relationship with God. So I'm sure he does a lot of praying and meditating. This is someone who's sitting back and they're shutting this world off and they're communing with God and seeking answers and praying. Okay, for spiritual strength. Right here, this card is upside down. This is material harvest. Now, this is somebody who has been working, whatever this means to Justin. We all know that Justin is prosperous in his career, okay? And he ain't wanting for nothing, okay? But this is someone who's working hard, whether it be in his relationship or whether it be in his career, okay, or his job. And his hands are open, and that which he have reaped is coming in, okay? It's coming in. Right here, his hands are still open and he's waiting on something. Okay, whatever that means to Justin. He's sitting back and waiting on something. Okay, doesn't mean it's not coming, But yeah, he's feeling a little impatient, but he's waiting on something. Okay, whatever this means to Justin, whether it's personal or business. All right, it has here love begins. Okay. Now we know that he is married. Let me just say that. This can mean many, many, many things. Okay, this can pertain to not only his relationship, but also it can pertain to a project. Okay, um, it can be anything. Okay, I'm going to read up on this card because a lot of these messages they do have additional meaning to them. Okay, so give me a minute, real quick. And this class speaks about emotions. Okay, let me just say this: I don't care if you're married or you just in a relationship. People fall in love, in and out of. Excuse me. People fall in and out of love all the time in relationships. Okay, nothing stays the same. It's like a up and down type of situation that goes on in a relationship. It just depends on whether the connection is strong or not so strong. Sometimes people lose the connection due to trials and tribulations going on behind the scenes. But anyway, I want to read the additional meaning to this card. Love begins. Your cup is about to overflow with joy. Wow. So it's definitely something going on behind the scenes, okay, that's going to have him feeling like this. Your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is the first of the emotion cards and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be physical love, but could also represent the passion and devotion for a idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. So it could pertain to business or new project family, something that he feels good and passionate about, and that he loved this idea. Okay, this would be a perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibration and loving energies of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading you towards love will be revealed. All right. And remember, our timelines, you're going to see a whole lot of this right here, up and down, up and down. But this is a good place that he's in, okay? And to be in this place right here, you're definitely feeling good. They're just like somebody is in love, and when you're feeling that feeling, it's so magical and beautiful. It's like everything is everything. Um, the sky's the limit. You feel creative, you feel inspired. So something has him feeling like this. Let me just say that, okay? Okay, the next card is upside down. This is the universe card. It represents completion and fulfillment. Okay. So it's something that Justin feels like is missing, okay? And yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. He has the house, he has the wifey, and all of that. He has a career, but the ultimate completion would be a child, okay? So right here, it's like something is missing. He doesn't feel a sense of completion yet, okay? So this card represents the lack of fulfillment and completion. I truly believe this is stemmed from he wants a child. Okay, this is just my intuitiveness as far as what I'm picking up because he has everything else. Okay, but he doesn't have a child yet. This is feeling completion and fulfillment. This is not. Okay, so I let maybe be the judge, and maybe you would feel like, oh, well, maybe it's, he don't feel a sense of fulfillment, completion, because he's not with who he want to be. Well, I let make you be the judge when it comes to that. But like I say, I'm sensing it's more stem from also that he would like to be a father. Okay, he would like to have a child of his own. Right here, this is emotional withdrawal. Okay, this is someone who's, dealing with some personal things. It could be due to someone in his family could have transitioned. It can be due to a argument, something that has him feeling down. Okay, a disappointment. Um, some type of conflict. It can mean many, many, many things, but this is someone who feels emotionally withdrawn. They are distancing themselves from something or someone, okay? They want to be alone. They don't want to be bothered. They feel a sense of disconnection emotionally, okay? I'm going to read up on this card. It is upward. It is upward, so I'm going to read up on it real quick. Just speaking about his emotions. This card represents moving away from, withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's a old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of a new horizon or beginning. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to resolve your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. And I truly believe, like when he's in this, state of mind, I do believe he's doing a whole lot of reflecting also, because the spirit did say he had a decision to make. Okay, the number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful undiscovered territory. So, yeah, that's interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But anyway, emotional withdrawal. And I truly feel like Justin does a lot of this. Okay. I truly said that he does a lot of this. That's pretty much how he deals with situations. Um, but for him to be able to do this, his wife Haley must definitely there definitely must be some healthy boundaries in that union for him to be able to do this, because this is him spending a little time to himself, okay, retreating from her and to reflect on his own, okay. So yeah, this is you being by yourself and you just you know tapping out with, as far as the outside commotions, and yeah, you are retreating within, just being by yourself, all right. Dealing with things on your own. Your emotions, shall I say. It has here obstacle and challenges. And this card is upward. I'm going to read up on this card. It speaks for itself. Sorry, family. This is what takes the longest. I have to find the pages. This card represents the obstacles, power struggle, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible. If you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong, don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments are required. And see, this could be stemming from his relationship with his wife, allegedly, or it can be business. Maybe he's at a roadblock, in something that he's trying to do. But I let me if you be the judge, okay? Observe where adjustments are required or which decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life, life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you gain from this experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. Do you hear that? This card often comes when competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? So, as I stated, it could be also pertaining to business as well. So, anyway, obstacles and challenges. The next card it is upward. This is financial and material changes. This card speaks about when it's upward, it represents gain, okay, and upside down represents losses, okay, and it speaks about also challenges, um, change and challenges. This card represents change, okay? Up is good change, okay? Upward is good change as well as gain, and upside down is the opposite. So it looks like things are starting to look up behind the scenes for Justin, whatever this means to Justin. It speaks about financial gain, okay? Material changes, okay? Let me just say that. Only we'll know in the near future what this means, okay? But at the end of the day, this is a positive omen. It represents, changes in a good way as well as it represents gain, okay? Get your clarity, this present going with Justin, this present. Get your clarity, this present going on with Justin and this present. All right, I think we're going to stop right here. I don't want to make this video too long. I pretty much just want to give a lot of, Justin's fans and those that support him and love him a little update what's presently going on with him, okay? Okay, right here, this is a solar chakra card. It represents I want. Okay, it represents I want. And this is the vibration that Justin is giving off. He's saying I want. It's something that he wants. Okay, whether it's personal or business. It's something that Justin wants. Right here, okay? Like I say, it's a lot of ups and downs. I don't mean no harm, but just might be bipolar. I'm just saying. That's just my take on it. Okay, I can be wrong, but um, sometimes Justin emotionally he's all over the place, and I also sense that his wife Haley really balanced him. She knows him, she gets him, and it's something about her feminine what she brings to this union. Let me just say this: it helps balance him. Okay. Um. But anyway, but anyway, right here, he's unbalanced. Whatever he's going through in his personal life, okay, something has him feeling imbalanced. And what I mean by that, there's mentally, emotionally, and there's spiritually, okay? When one of them are off, we are unbalanced. And everything really depends on his thought process. If he's thinking negative, having fear-based thoughts, um, just thinking negative, period, okay, that can affect his emotions, okay, and how he act out, okay, how he acts out, that can make him imbalanced, okay. So it definitely something going on with him to where right here he's unbalanced, okay. Right here, this is upside down. Upward is harmony, okay. We know this is Justin, that's his wife Haley. Upward represents harmony. Okay, and it's a particular timeline. Okay, I do wonder what's presently going on with these two behind the scenes. Right here, right here, they must have had a little spout, shall I say, a little disagreement or a fight. There's lack of harmony in this union. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's always going to be like this, but right now, this is what I'm picking up in the present. Okay, so it's something going on with these two to where it's lack of harmony. All right, lack of harmony going on, and that can make him unbalanced emotionally. Okay, with the fighting and disagreements and all of that. Then the conflicts. Okay, right here, this is upside down. Right here, this is suffering in silence. This is a one, they're going through something uh, nobody knows about, and they're wearing the smile mask, okay? But on the inside, they're suffering in silence. If Justin was experiencing this, okay, if he was going through this, it looks like he's starting to come out of this, okay? Now, this card has additional meaning. I want to read up on it real quick. Suffering in silence. And this is a mental card, all right? This is a mental card. This card follows trapped in fear, the number 8 mental card. When your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take the first step towards healing and letting go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for help. All right. Now, the fact that this card's upside down, this is the additional meaning. Okay. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than what they really are? Your mind has been, I'm sorry, family, hold on. Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. And I truly believe that's what he's doing now. He's working on trying to let go of those negative thoughts. Pretty much everything that I said. I truly believe that he's working on it, and he's trying to move forward, and with his situations going on behind the scenes in his personal life. Okay, because upside down is a positive omen. He's working on it, and he's trying to move past this right here. Okay, he's trying to move past it. All right, this is the Destiny card. Okay, this card has many, many meanings. Let me just say that. You can look at it and say he feels like Haley is his destiny, but I'm not going to add words to it. I'm going to let the spirit do the talking. But it also speaks about good luck and fortune are now in your favor. Okay. So when this card is upward, when it comes to good luck and fortune, this is definitely in Justin's favor. Okay. This is definitely in his favor. So his card is upward, so that's a positive omen for Justin. According to the spirit, Lady Luck is on Justin's side. This is the next card, Deception and Envy. Okay. A lot of times this card comes out when it's upward, not only is it talking about deception, it can speak about someone being secretive also. Okay. And I'm not saying that's Justin, but still, when I get this card and I get deception in it, secret follows it. Okay. Unless somebody's being very secretive. But anyway, let's see what the message has to say. All right. Let's see what the message has to say. The fact that I'm seeing deception, that's never really good. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. Okay, so this speaking about Justin as far as those that are around him, okay? And this really could pertain to, his so-called friends, uh, fake friends. Let me just say that. Or, just anybody that's in his circle, okay? This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You work hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightfully yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envision. Heavy Plan B is a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, it's like saying just need to watch his back. I'm not really sensing that somebody's trying to sabotage him or anything like that, but he needs to be mindful of who he let get close to him, period. Okay? Because everybody that's smiling in his face is not with him, if you know what I mean. He has a lot of snakes around him and people that really want to take his place. And I call them frenemies, friend, enemy, if you know what I mean. Some people keep their enemies close to them so they can watch them good. But anyway, yeah, that's interesting. But I do believe this is pertaining to business or anyone that's trying to get close to him, okay? All right. And I believe this is relating to this card right here, okay? This is the truth card. It represents judgment, okay? But it was upside down. Had this card been upward, I would say Justin is not only receiving the truth, but he's receiving clarity about something. But someone is not being truthful with him, and he is not receiving clarity about something. And it could stem from business because this did come out, or it could be a so-called friend of his. It's somebody that he knows that's not really being coming forth in a um truthful way. Okay, somebody is trying to keep something from him, and they're not being honest. Okay, he's definitely not receiving clarity and the truth about something. All right, this is the authority card. In this particular timeline, Justin's carrying himself as a leader. Okay, he's carrying himself with authority. All right. Now, also, when I get this card, authority can represent someone who has authority background, okay? Like a cop, security, you get it. Anyone that has authority background, but also authority can be a parent, also, okay? Authority figure can be a parent as well. And we know Justin don't have any kids, okay? So it's the spirit trying to tell us something, that we might hear something, maybe this year. Maybe this year we might end up hearing something, about Justin, gonna be a papa this year. Only time will tell, okay? But you can also say that he's carrying himself in an authority position. Um, leadership. Let me see something. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership: logic, strength, wisdom, and power. And according to the spirit, that's how Justin is carrying himself, okay? When this card emerged, it acts as a teaching tool, and in so doing, it is encouraging you to develop or carry the qualities, tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also includes are good reasoning. Now, this is what the spirit is saying about Justin: good reasoning and problem solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free reign emotion. And that's the thing about Justin. He's always had an issue with that from what I have been seeing, okay? Because I've done readings on him before. He's known to have outbursts, being emotionally all over the place, not being able to control himself, when it comes to his emotions, okay? Justin is someone that carry his heart on his sleeve. And he feels some type of way, you're going to know about it, okay? You're going to know about it. So it says learning to develop strong mental control over free reign emotion. And we all know that in the past, Justin has been the opposite, okay? But it looks like he's trying to work on it, all right? He's trying to work on it. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing, okay? And the last card is upside down. This is fulfillment of wishes, okay? So it's something that Justin is believing for, okay? It's something he's believing for. And had this card been upward, I would say, the God of the universe is getting ready to grant his wish, okay? It's getting ready to grant his wish. His wish is being fulfilled because it's upward. But his card is upside down. Upside down don't means no. Okay? Upside down means not yet. Okay? Whatever you're believing for is coming, but not now. Okay? So I'm not going to say that Justin wish is being denied. I'm going to say not now. Okay, but it's something that he really, really, really wants. But the spirit is saying Not yet, not now. Because you have to realize it's a season for everything. It's a season for everything. And a lot of times when we rush, we sabotage ourselves. Okay. When we rush and we step out of that season, rushing, wanting something real bad, but we're rushing, we're not being patient, we sabotage ourselves and we make matters worse. Okay. So yeah, Justin need to be patient, whatever this means to him, and just be patient and wait. When the season is right, and when he's in alignment, the God of the universe will grant him that wish. Okay. So thank you, butterflies, for watching. I appreciate you. Many of you know I do. I've been doing a lot of missing person readings lately, and I'm always putting them on the front of the line, okay? But you are welcome to put your request in when it comes to celebrity readings. But now I'm not gonna say I'm gonna jump on them right away because I will be lying to you, but I will get to them, okay? This has been one of a highly request reading a while back. Somebody wanted, but I had to put them on the back burner because I was dealing with a lot of missing person readings, okay, and crime readings. But I do make time for my butterflies who are followers of these celebrities to give you the update what's going on with your favorite celebrity, okay? So anyway, with that being said, if anybody would like a relationship reading, I got you. Just hit me up. Actually, check out my About Me section on my channel, and you will see all the readings that I offer and the prices and the two payment options, okay, family? But other than that, I thank you, butterflies, for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. Be safe out there, and bye for now. And remember, let things play out. I will not visit Justin again to another 3 or 4 months. Okay, I like for things to play out. But for those who follow him, yeah, keep me posted. Much love to you, and bye for now.